Well, first and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in true sincerity. And we're going to jump right into the lesson. This is 2 Corinthians 11 and 3, and it says, But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that's in Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. For if he that cometh preaching another Jesus, whom we have not preached, and ye receive another spirit which ye have not received, or another gospel which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with them. So you got to be wary and cautious and observant of things of the world seeping into this truth. There's times where new age ideas and different beliefs can seep into this truth if you're not careful and aware of it, man. All you gotta do is look at these other camps and you see how Christianity is slowly creeping into their doctrine. They're getting the concept of hell and there's different New Age doctrines that creep in, man. And you gotta be aware of those things and stick to what we've been taught. We've been taught the truth. What we've been taught is a doctrine by the apostles and elders in Great Millstone, and you see what those men do, and you acknowledge what those men teach and what those men tried and tested out, and you go with that. And the other extra bullshit is exactly that, bullshit. But we're gonna get a few scriptures, and we're gonna jump down to 13. It says, "For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Mashiach. And no marvel, for Satan himself transformed to an angel of light." So these new ideas and things that come up, they might present themselves as hey, that's good. That's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. There's oh yeah, that's helpful. And all things are helpful, but you gotta have a discerning spirit as far as your participation in things, man. You got to be able to use wisdom. You got to be able to use temperance in dealing with certain subjects and certain things, man. And even certain habits, because just like for instance, drinking. Drinking's good, man. It's a good. It's just a stress reliever. It's pain reliever to a degree. It can help ease a brother's hell. But done in excess is it's a mocker. Just go ahead and get that. Wine is a mocker. And this is speaking of philosophies as well. Because philosophies are also likened to wine. This is Proverbs 21. It says, "Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise." So you can use wine for alleviation of pain and alleviation of stress, alleviation of the hell that brothers go through. And brothers do that. They use strong drink to alleviate the hell of being in captivity. But taken too far, it's a mocker, man. It's something. Let's go and get the word mocker. It's a boast, to scorn, deride, to be inflated, scoff, scorn. We're gonna get that in the NLT. See what that say. It's the NLT. So wine produces mockers. Alcohol leads to brawls. Those led astray cannot be wise. So it can go too far, man. You can take something that you think is positive, and you can take it too far. So you got to be wary about those things because the scripture says to try the spirits. Let's go ahead and get that. 1 John 4 and 1. It says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits whether they are of Yahweh. Because many false prophets are gone into the world." And the false prophets of today are the false prophets of New Ageism, man. This whole manifesting and fucking all this other bullshit that, positive fucking mindset and manifesting your subconscious to produce fucking this, that, the other. Hey, that's a different spirit. You're asking the universe for this, that, the other to manifest the things in their life. And so basically, what they're doing is that they're replacing God with the term universe, and they're making him this different spirit, man. You gotta be worried about those things. You don't see the scriptures tell us to have a positive mindset. Scriptures tell us to think about good things, but those good things that we're told to think about is the law, is the scriptures. So you got to try the spirits, man, whether they be of Yahweh. It says, hereby know ye that the spirit of Yahweh, every spirit that confesses that Meshach Yahushua is come in the flesh is of Yahweh, and every spirit that confesses not that Meshach Yahushua is come into the flesh is not of Yahweh, is the spirit of Antichrist, wherever you have heard they should come, even now is already in the world. That is the spirit of Antichrist, that New Ageism, the Christianity doctrine. That is a spirit of Antichrist, because those are the things that seek to replace the authority and the will of the Most High. You can't manifest nothing for yourself because there is no free will. We are all here under the mercy of the Lord. So we are to try the spirits accordingly, man. Don't just accept the thing because somebody said it. You gotta, like the apostle always say, you gotta do your research, man, and see if those, like the church of Berea, they sought the scripture daily to see if those things were so. Roughly paraphrasing. So you gotta have that mind state within you. Not just, oh, that sounds good, or yeah, that'll work. All knowledge is of the Lord. And there's nothing against the truth, but you got to be very discerning of what you take heed to. Very discerning. And for some brothers, they can get caught up in things like that, man. But they can get caught up in this New Ageism. They get caught up in astrology, numerology, all that bullshit, man. They get caught up in that shit. You got to be very wary about that. Let's get a Revelation 12 and 8, because those things come from the devil. Those are lies, man. Revelation 12 and 8 says, 12 and 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. See, so those things, they come forth of that spirit. He was cast on the earth, and angels were cast out with him. So you got to be wary of that spirit, the spirit of deception. Because that's what it is. It's a deception, man. This is another one, Proverbs 14 and 15. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. So you can't believe every word, man. Every new good sounding idea. You got to filter it through the scriptures and see if it matches up. You gotta use that dragon wisdom, like the apostles talk about. They talk about the levels of this truth. There's the parrot, and I think then it goes to the owl and the dragon. Different levels of understanding, man. The parrot, he imitates what he hears. And you gotta be you can't stay too long in that parrot stage, man. You first come into truth. We're all in that parrot stage because we never done it before, so we just say the things in the precepts and the scriptures that we heard other brothers say until we develop experience and the levels of understanding. Then we can search the scriptures and break those down according to the spirit. But you can't believe every word, man. You got to be have a discerner. You got to be a discerner of spirits, discerner of things, man. You got to be aware of what other camps teach. The apostles always talk about people that are camp jumpers. They listen to this camp, they listen to that camp. And then they make their own gumbo fucking soup of all these different beliefs and philosophies, and they become 3 times more the shot of him than those that were taught them. Like the scripture says, Jeremiah 29:8, for thus saith the Most High of hosts, the power of Israel, let not your prophets diviners that be in the midst you deceive you. They hearken to your dreams which ye cause to be dreamed, for they prophesy falsely unto you in my name, have not sent them, saith the Most High. So you got to be wary of those things, man. You got to be wary of what you allow yourself to take heed to. And we're going to close it out on this. Is 2 Timothy 3 and 13 said, but evil men and seducers shall work worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And this is the point right here. But continue thou the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. So stick to what the apostles say, man. Stick to what the apostles teach. Anything else is just a bunch of bullshit. And that from a child thou hast known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make thee wise unto salvation, through faith which is in Mashiach Yahushai. All Scripture is given by inspiration of Yahweh and is proper for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of Yahweh made perfect, thoroughly furnished to all good works. So stick to that, man. You know, the Scriptures talk about, going into many books. Just stick to the Scriptures, man. The Scriptures contain everything that we need. We don't need nothing else. But with that being said, it's a real quick lesson. Most High will and hope is edifying. That I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Kahala Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.